like, I just think Damon would be so cute throwing snow in her face, and Elena could have like little puppy dog eyes, like, oh my gosh, don't throw that at me, and then she could throw it at him, and it would just be adorable. And I'm gonna be quiet now.
Since Anna went cute with it, I'm gonna say
sex.
Yeah, mine needs to be on HBO, rated R. Yeah, that needs to be.
Oh my gosh, the amount of perviness.
Mine would probably have to be kind of similar to Anna's, I guess, but kind of like something that they're doing that's strenuous for Elena, but not for Damon, like hiking or picking. Like, I read this, what was it? The fic that you showed me, Jay, where they're picking out a Christmas tree. And
yeah, that's by Morval.
She's freezing and like she's tired, and he's just like, why are we doing this if this is so strenuous on you? I want to see them do something outdoorsy, because I know she likes outdoorsy stuff, even though that was Stefan's motif, I guess. But, or I want to see Damon take her somewhere really special that he would never take anyone else.
Okay.
Like, there has to be a spot that Damon can go to, besides the quarry, that Damon can go to that's his spot, you know? Just like Stefan has his spot, Damon has to have his.
Well, here's some shameless self-promotion. If you read my fic Skinny, yeah, I want a scene like that.
I have a little bit of an alteration to mine. Okay, Damon and Elena can be outside having their little, you know, toss around in the snow, and Jeremy and Anna could be inside, like by the Christmas tree and like fireplace and like all warm, and oh my god, I need to just, oh my god.
Write it, Anna. Write it.
Just to add to that, and I think Jay and Charlotte, this might be a little, or no, Anna too, this might be a little bit of a hint to you guys. I want to see Damon getting this sounds horrible, I'm such a masochist. Damon getting severely hurt and returning home, and Elena's like, what happened? And takes care of him, and like there's scenes in Fixed by Bread where she'll like pull splinters out of his like whatever wound he has because he got staked or something. I want to see something like that where she's being like really sweet and like loving towards him. Like, she's always sweet and loving towards him, but
I want to see Stefan and Caroline together.
I love how Char hasn't had a turn.
I know, I'm waiting for Charlotte.
Sorry, Charlotte.
Okay, I didn't have a turn last answer.
Aww.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
What?
Sorry.
No, Jen, you have to answer the other question.
Oh my god, here we go.
Derailed, Charlotte, go.
Okay, I'm going. You guys were wise to leave me for last, though, I'm just gonna say. Because, like, okay, first off, you guys have all gone, like, except for, like, Anna and Jeremy, you guys have all done Delena. So, in order to appeal to the masses and myself, I'm going to appeal to the other characters. I think, staying in the context of, like, I guess, oh my gosh, because I could think of, like, a million scenes. You guys have mentioned some, but I will try.
Show,
yeah, okay, I know, but, like, in order to not make this super long, I will stay in the context of the show instead of doing, like, whatever cute scene, because, yeah, I could do that all day. I would have Stefan and Caroline have a friendship scene where they talk about things, and Caroline maybe smacks some sense into him. I would have Klaus and Elijah and Rebecca and possibly the rest of the siblings reconciliation moment, or when they hash it out and kind of talk about their issues for once, like actually address crap, and maybe kiss and make up, because that would be nice. I would have a Catherine and Stefan heart-to-heart when Stefan's actually taking her seriously and not being flippant about it, because I don't think that's happened, or if it has, it barely has. And I would have a Bonnie and Elena conversation. I know a lot of people aren't Bonnie fans, but they kind of need to address also, like, what is Bonnie's feelings? What are her feelings right now about everything going on? And is she going to be more on, like, Stefan and Damon's side and stuff? Because she seems like she's in the middle again, but she doesn't know what she's doing. And then, one more thing. I would have Stefan. I just never get tired of Stefan and Damon's conversations, because this time, well, I would have one where Stefan's in his right mind, for the love of fudge, because I think there's an opportunity.
Love of fudge.
Yes, they could actually get past everything if like Stefan actually comes back to his right mind, I think they could actually forgive each other because of everything that's happened. And I think they were close to that, and that's why Stefan made his sacrifice. But then any possible reconciliation they would have had, as like a conversation wise, not just actions, was completely shot out the window when he lost his right state of mind. So I would have them actually talk it out.
Wait, I think Stefan's
figure out
in
what
his
their
right state of mind right now.
What?
I think Stefan's in his right state of mind right now.
Oh, I think so too. But
Aside
like,
from shutting off half his emotion.
yeah, he's definitely in his right state of mind, and without getting derailed, I promise. But like, because he's being calculative and manipulative, and he's not insane. He's just being sneaky, and he's all about revenge right now. He's not about relationships with his friends and family. He's about, I'm getting revenge on Klaus. That's his priority. So I'm saying if that wasn't overtaking all of his actions to, you know?
Can I add to my answer?
Yeah, go.
Really quickly? I want a Rebecca and Catherine fight. And going off of Charlotte's immense amount of positiveness, I'm going to go negative with the fight. And I also really, really, really want a Catherine and Elena talk day, shopping date. I don't care what they do. Do something together, please.
Oh, yeah, that too. Of course, for sure.
Your wardrobe isn't fierce. We need to step that up.
That's what I'm saying!
Yeah.
You're dating Damon Salvatore now. You need to be more sexy.
But he doesn't
Oh my
want
God,
that.
she
He likes
takes
her the
her
way
out
she
to get a
is.
dress for a dinner that Damon has invited her to. Oh my God.
Oh boy. Okay. Anon asked. Are we finished that question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we could go all night, but I guess we should
Yeah,
stop.
let's continue.
That was fun.
I notice how Damon always says good things about Stefan after Elena appreciates him. He's always feeling guilty, like he doesn't deserve any good. How do you think Elena feels about this? Do you think she notices?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I think she notices.
I know she notices.
She definitely does.
Haven't we talked about this before? How Damon doesn't feel like worthy about stuff, and he's always guilty and everything.
I don't know.
But
I definitely think, like, she definitely picks up on that. I just think she doesn't know how to react to it. You can see in her eyes, like, her eyes kind of soften when he does that.
Yep.
I think it's like a double-edged sword. He's reminding her that there's Stefan. He's aware of that. He knows that he's not supposed to make a move on her, so he's trying to back up and give her that choice. And her eyes kind of soften because A, she's possibly remembering Stefan, or B, I think it's more likely that she's like, Damon cares enough that he doesn't want to push himself on me, and he wants to make sure I choose between him and Stefan, keeping in mind the good things about Stefan first.
Mm-hmm. And yet she's...
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Then. All right. Like, I think, because everyone thinks Damon's, like, selfish. Like, there's this one post where the girl, like, explains why he's not, but I'll just stick to right now. Like, whenever he does that, I think Elena kind of notices this selfish guy, quote unquote. Is it really as selfish as everyone thinks he is?
That's why her eyes soften.
Yeah. So it's showing that selfless part of him
that she fell in love with.
Yeah, like he really does put his brother first. Even though he is in love with her, he still puts how Stefan would feel before that.
Yep.
So,
yeah, and that some people disagree, but I'm with you on that because I know people were like, "Why would he kiss Elena?" Because of everything. Like he tells her that's what Stefan did, and then he still kisses her, and blah blah blah. But that's controversial, and we'll get to that later.
Yeah, I'll post that thing. So yeah.
The thing about it is that I think the kiss has nothing, and this is why I love the kiss. The kiss has nothing to do with Stefan. Besides the fact that he feels guilty about it, it has nothing to do with him. It has nothing to do with the fact that he just saved or was saved by Stefan. It doesn't matter. He did it because it's been welled up inside of him for over a year. He loves her to death. He wants to kiss her, and he's tired of laying down and being the good guy. Yeah. You know, every time we see Damon, everyone's like, Damon's so mean, or Damon's doing this, or Damon's doing that. We're mad at him, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no one has ever given him credit for holding back. Ever. Ever. He never gets credit for that. Because honestly, he's holding back so much.
Yeah, he's still playing the big bro.
He is.
And usually what it is Damon Salvatore takes what he wants and basically, okay, I'm going to say a word, you guys are going to freak out, to hell with the consequences. That was how his character was.
Guys, you just witnessed L history.
There's pigs flying out my window.
But that was what was internally in his mind. And
no, it is. And then the thing is that everyone sees all the bad that he does, but no one understands how hard it is to even be in the same room as someone you love and not have them.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yep.
It's it's the worst feeling in the world.
It is.
Knowing that
Jay
person
and I
is
can
so
attest to it.
yeah. Knowing that person
So
is like
can Anna.
so close to you physically, but like emotionally, like
But it's not there. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I honestly give Damon the most credit as any character for withstanding his need, because honestly he wants her so badly, but he can't have her. He can't. So I give him so much credit for actually just being like, you know what, screw it. That's why I love that he said, you know what, no, I'm turning around and I'm kissing the girl that I've been in love with for over a year.
Because
we're gonna analyze that later.
Well, because he's been feeling guilty for something he's even just thinking about. He hasn't even acted on it, so that's why he says, if I'm going to feel guilty, I'm going to actually feel guilty about something substantial, not something I'm thinking about. He's feeling guilty about his thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually shows just how much he cares as well, because he has the capacity to feel guilty because he feels like he's taking something from Stefan, and not only is he holding back, but he's also pushing good things about Stefan forward to show, look, I'm not only holding back, but I'm well aware that this was your choice, and you take what you got to take and choose between us.
You tell her, Charlotte.
Wait, and he says he's the better choice.
Exactly.
So,
she honestly thinks that Stefan is the better choice for her.
He
wants what's best for Elena.
Oh, and that's Damon's self-loathing there, because he doesn't think he's worth loving.
Exactly. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Let's go to the next one.
So, long story short, Elena notices.
Seriously.
So,
that was a good conversation. I like.
So Anon asks, do you think it'd be more likely that they kill Stefan or Elena? I mean, technically, Stefan's the main character. I'm a vampire. This is my story. But it's pretty much all about Elena now. I think it's everyone's story.
Yeah, it's called The Vampire Diaries. If you want to read Stefan's diaries, read the book Stefan's Diaries. But right now, it's The Vampire Diaries and all other supernatural related characters.
And the books are in Elena's point of view. So
And they don't even do the I'm a vampire and this is my story. They stopped that pretty early on.
I just like that.
Me too.
Okay, so who do you think would be more likely that they would kill?
I don't think they kill either of them.
Neither do I.
I think so either.
Or they kill them and bring them back. Like, I don't know.
There's such a crux of the plot line. I don't think that Stefan, Elena, or Damon would go anywhere permanently.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's speculate here. At the end of the show,
we did that before, and we all agreed that we thought that Damon would probably, if any of the three of them were to die.
No, out of Stefan and Elena.
Well, now I'm thinking I was thinking about this the other day. I was
I have it. Wait,
what?
Elena would die because she would grow old. Boom. Done.
Oh,
okay.
right, we're done. Let's move on.
I'm thinking that, but I'm also I think that they have the ability, or they might decide to go with not a happily ever after, a morbid or slightly depressing ever after, quote unquote. Like we said, Elena choosing neither of them and growing old, or Elena possibly sacrificing herself for everybody and everybody moves on except for her. Like everybody gets to continue, that type of thing. And they show where everybody is now after Elena's sacrifice, type of thing. You know what I mean?
I don't think Damon would move on though, because Damon's the kind of love or die kind of person.
Yeah, I think we went through that before, but I'm just saying that I think that the writers would throw us for a loop like that, possibly.
I agree.
That they would do something that wasn't a happily ever after, or somebody gets with somebody else, like nobody ends up
Or like Charlotte said, she wakes up and she's 80 years old and that was her diary.
Yeah.
The end of the series.
Snap. Okay, waiting for the journey to begin asked, hey guys, I was wondering this for a while and I wanted to hear your opinion on it. So in the first season, Stefan's really hating on Damon and talking about killing him a few times, and at this point it seems legit. I mean, he's the bad guy, he kills Lexi and so on. But as for the things we know now with all the flashbacks, I think it's really confusing that Stefan's hating on him so much, because he was at some point far worse than Damon, and it's basically his fault they even turned into vampires.
Keep going.
I agree.
Keep going.
There's 2 more paragraphs.
Oh, wow. You broke it up. Okay. Also, with the Lexi flashbacks we got now, I think the writers didn't really overthink the fact that Damon kills her basically for nothing. In the flashback, it seemed like he was glad Lexi showed up and that someone tried to fix Stefan. So my question is, do you also think that the writers should have considered this more, or do you think there are just parts of Damon's and Stefan's past we do not know about yet that would explain how they reached the point in which they are in season 1?
Oh,
I'm looking
sure
forward to hearing your opinions.
Oh, sorry. I'm
All right,
sure
really
there's
quickly,
a lot.
Really quickly, he killed Lexi. I know it seems like he did it for nothing, but he really did it to protect him and Stefan.
Yeah.
because he killed Lexi to say, okay, here's our vampire.